This is Eura Mobil's A1 690 HB. It's Activa One, as you can see from this roll-up, which is in front of the vehicle. Last year won ProMobile's first place motorhome of the year in the category of cab overs, which cost more than 50,000 euros. I would have to point out, of course, that there isn't a great amount of cab overs costing more than 50,000 euros. And also it does, I get the impression with ProMobile that everybody seems to be a winner. I could be wrong there. But anyway, that apart, it does have some rather outstanding features, and I'm going to start off with this one here at the back. You've got a huge amount of space in there. That's absolutely brilliant. Now, in a vehicle of this size, it's a huge garage, and things I mentioned the subject of size. Let's do that now, just to prove it. It's only 7 meters long, 232 wide. The height is 313, but that's with the height of the cab over. And this costs 65,735 euros. So it's a fair whack of cash. But returning to this, and that's a great size. And then as you come down here, you've got this double floor, so you've got plenty of room under there as well. So and you've got access from the inside. Here's another place you've got access from. You can get things like maybe long things such as skiing equipment, maybe could go in there. It does have a lot of technical stuff there as well. Got also your hot and cold water, an easy to reach place, which is great and very useful. Here we've got room for an empty cardboard box and also the 2 gas cylinders. Having said that, the vehicle costs 65,000 euros. Why not spend 200 euros and put in a refillable gas canister? In fact, you could even spend an extra 100 and have it access from the outside. This is something I cannot understand. This is less than 1% of the entire cost, and when you the average age of a motorhome buyer, which in Germany is 63, you don't want to start having to carry around heavy gas cylinders. Incidentally, gas cylinders which you have to use until they are empty, and then you swap over to the other one. It's extra weight you carry around unnecessarily. Refillable is far easier solution. Why don't they give it to us? Right, let's go up here. So there, obviously, this is a show model, so you wouldn't have normally one which is glass, but it shows how deep the storage is from the inside. Also, the cab over has a lot of room. Now, some of them do look a bit claustrophobic when you get in, but they're absolutely brilliant. I think maybe if it would been possible to put a window in the front there, that would have been even better. As always with cab overs, you get this space which is wasted above the drawers. I know you can't really do anything with it. Now, coming through, Slimline fridge, very sensible. Above it is a Dometic oven, also very sensible, fits in very well. Hanging space, an enormous amount of hanging space, great for storage. This vehicle, absolutely brilliant, I would say, on the storage front, that is. And here you have easy access to the boiler should that be necessary for anything. Bed, relatively standard of course, but there's windows each side and a skylight above, which also is pretty standard. There's a step up to the bed, so that's easy. Put you up there, and there's quite a lot of clearance when you stand on the step as well. That stops you banging your head when you come in here. Now, as far as the wet room's concerned, I like this. There you go. The sliding door, brilliant. Now that is excellent. Saves lots of space, easy entrance. That's very good. What I don't like is that there's only one plug hole, I should say. The vehicle never stands flat. You can never get it in on the flat surface. There's no flat surfaces on the planet as far as I've ever noticed, so there'll always be water in there somewhere. You might be lucky and it sort of all drains out in the direction you want it to drain out in, but really you need two. The next thing is here, you're going to need a duck board as well, because every time you come in to use the toilet after somebody's been in the shower, you're going to have a trail of water on the ground. So two things there that really do need looking at, in my opinion. Here we've got a step in the shower. I like a step, so when I've been out cycling I sort of sit on the step and I can wash my feet. Another thing you can do, of course, is just to sit on the toilet and wash your feet, but the step I think is a bit more convenient. There's a little bit of storage there. I like that because it sort of uses what would otherwise be dead space. Sink is quite small, but I appreciate you. There's not all that much room. Now the skylight in the toilet, and it's just a vent, so you're not going to be getting out through there should you so desire. Additional storage for bottles or maybe flowers or something. I want to have some herbs in my vehicle, and I don't know if that's such a good position for herbs, but it's certainly something you could leave there. Now in the kitchen here you've got this mass of workspace, but if you don't want to work there you can work at the table, so that's very, very good. And the kitchen unit itself is plenty of space here for things. So cutlery goes in there, and here nicely divided, and space here for tins or potatoes or whatever it is you're carrying around with you. I personally do not like the overcab models because I believe a roof has to be flat, because you've got your technical stuff on there, you've got your telly and you've got your solar panels and things of this nature. On the other hand, as far as overcab versions go, it's nice. Now one thing it has to be said is that you will increase your fuel costs by, I would have thought 10, maybe even 15% over that of a non-overcab version. Of course, if you buy a motorhome, you shouldn't be thinking of fuel costs. What I would like to see is something which uses this height but keeping a flat roof. I can't see why that can't be done. It would give more space inside. I would have thought it was easier to manufacture, and certainly to insulate and to glue together. But that's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, it'd be good, of course, if the this bit here could be used, wouldn't it? Really, but that's now I'm going way up market, and they're asking far too much.